Welcome back to Grow Joyfully and Garden Tour Saturday. Well, we have a lot to do today. So far the temperature isn't too bad, but I got out here a lot earlier. So we'll have to see what we can get done. The first thing I want to do is check on my round garden here. I've been trying much more diligently to keep it watered because the sprinkler's just not hitting it. It still needs a lot of help, but at least the plants are alive. So I'm going to turn the sprinkler on again today. I had it running on here for quite a long time yesterday. During this time of the year, you really have to be diligent about watering. Let's see what we can get done today. Garden Tour Saturday is an open collab that anyone can join. Your host is Grandma Sandy. Your co-hosts are Suffolk Susie, Pat's Garden Life, and Growing on Vancouver Island. All you have to do is use the hashtag Garden Tour Saturday. And then let your hosts and co-hosts know that you've made a video. There doesn't seem to be any particular flowers right now that are just real startling and beautiful. We have the odd ones here and there. Oh, I see some gladiolas. There's a frond of gladiolas. I think those are going to be red, but I'm not sure. That's going to be beautiful. The daylilies are still looking very nice and putting out flowers. And there's a few brand new roses on this beautiful big rose bush. My blackberry bush is producing very well. Not a whole bunch at one time. As I pick them and gather them, I freeze them in little baggies so that I can use them in pies, jellies, or in lemonade. It's really fun to be able to use them for that. The garden is looking very lovely and cool this morning, very inviting. I'm paying particular attention to these plants in here, keeping them watered and fertilized and tied up. I still haven't decided what I'm going to plant here where I harvested the cabbage. And by the way, the coleslaw that I made out of that cabbage was amazing. Well, these German butterball potatoes have never bloomed. They're getting very floppy and their greenery is looking pretty tired, so I don't really want to dig them up and see what's going on because my understanding is they need to bloom first. So I guess we'll see how long we can keep them in here, keep them growing. This is so much fun to have your own blackberry patch, especially a blackberry patch that doesn't have any thorns on the canes at all. Just come out here and pick your own blackberries, be able to put them in any sort of recipe that you want. Take a look at that one. Lovely and fat and juicy. Last year I made blackberry syrup and it was so nice. You can use it on pancakes or waffles or anything like that. Take a look at this one that's been hiding. Beautiful. Look at that one hiding right there. That is a nice harvest. That's the biggest one I've had so far this year. I had a few borage seeds left over, and I put them in a couple of places. And now look, this one actually grew in this green stalk planter. Like I say, I have been fertilizing this green stalk planter and just watering it. So it's doing really well. I've done the same thing with these planters, and you can tell the care and the water and the fertilizing really pays off. Because I haven't gone anywhere, I've been right here to take a look at them and make sure they're very watered. This cabbage is looking gorgeous. The yellow flesh watermelon is doing really well here. Also, so are the milli chili cabbages. I am not sure of their growing habits or what they're supposed to look like. They look like they're kind of bolting in some places. Do you use them for their leaves? How do you use them? If you know, please put it down in the comment section. Look at this lovely lettuce. It came from a gourmet lettuce blend. The carrots are growing well, but I've looked down in here and I'm checking the tops, and they really don't feel that big yet. So I might pull up one and just take a look. It's not very big, but it sure would make a great salad. You could roast it, do anything with it. Here's the Clancy potato. It seems to have settled in really well, and it seems to be quite happy. The ground cherries are much more under control, and they're looking quite healthy. I see it set some fruit right here. They won't be ready for until the little papery husk things grow more golden. I'm really excited about the dragon tongue beans. I have quite a few growing this year, but I don't even see any blossoms yet. It'll be nice to have some of those when they're ready. The beans are steadily growing up the hoop. These cucumbers are just so healthy and beautiful. It's time for me to trim them back and tie them up a bit. I have some more basil that's just about ready. And the poor little basil's growing back there. But I guess I see a few of the dill. Not very many. I have to just find another spot and plant because my other dill is not doing well. Here's the random bean that I put in for whatever reason. Probably thinking that it was a bush bean, but it's not. And it's growing beautifully up this little tripod I made for it. I'm going to have to make another tripod for this one right now. I removed these sweet peas from here because they were just not thrifty. They were not growing well. And I only give things a certain amount of time before I pull them out and put something else in. This is the only Armenian light cucumber that survived from all the ones that I planted. I don't know how well it will do and settle in here. It's just a matter of time, and we'll see how it does. I also planted more of the bell peppers and habanada peppers that I found in the greenhouse. I had 3 of them die right here, and I happened to find 3 of them, so I transplanted them here, and hopefully they'll have better luck than the other ones did. This is one I planted before, and this one and this one. That one is settling in the best, so we'll have to see how they're going to do. Most of these tomatoes that I planted over a week ago are settling in a lot better. Some of them have sun scald, but you can see some new vigorous green growth, which is a really good sign. Right here is a volunteer cucumber from, let's see, I think it was last year I grew so many cucumbers here. I always love volunteer plants. I have to show you this, even though most people wouldn't either know what it was or be very excited, but I'm excited because it's a sweet potato. I really hope I get some like I did last year. Last year was really great. I've been puttering around here, tying things up, fertilizing. I planted some things over there. Now it's time to tackle this beautiful mess again and get it fertilized and get it thinned and trimmed. I'm going to have a lot of cucumbers on this thing. So exciting. Oh, look, my very first baby cucumber. I am so happy. It's so beautiful. Oh, look, there's a bigger one. So exciting. Another wonderful surprise. My first green bean. There's all sorts of surprises today in the garden. I really love that. This is so exciting. I think this is a contender bean. Oh, look, a bigger one. Oh, I better keep my eyes out for beans being ready. I don't want them to get too big or too tough. Everything's coming on very well right now. It's getting to be almost mid-July. Can you believe that? So it stands to reason that we're going to have a lot more things to harvest and enjoy. Fresh from the garden. Well, it's getting pretty hot outside. I got a lot of cucumbers tied up and looking pretty good. Some leaves trimmed off, and I fertilized them. And then I picked a whole bunch of salad greens, some radishes, and some carrots. And I have a few green beans in here that are so exciting. So I am going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to soak these in some vinegar and then some salt water and make a salad. I'm going to use the fresh carrots for the salad and the radishes. So I'm really looking forward to that for lunch. I hope that you have all enjoyed this garden tour Saturday and that you'll come back again soon. I hope you're having a productive day. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next video.